Te bajo el panty y te sube la presión. Pónteme nasty, te mojas bien cabrón. Prendemos otro blon.
Hey you guys, it's Tiny and I'm back with another video. I know I look a little different. I literally had to go to the eye doctors today and my eyes have been dilated, so I kind of see kind of weird. My vision is getting back to normal, but yeah. So I wanted to come on here and make a little different type of video, and I hope you guys like it, appreciate it, or anything like that. So yeah, what I wanted to come on here and talk about was the Mecari app, because you guys know below in my description box I always enlist my closet, so all you have to do is copy and paste the link and boom, it's right there. I think I'm gonna start also doing more type of videos like this, like explaining and giving advice, tips, whatever, things to help be successful. So sorry, I just heard a noise. Basically, I wanted to come on here and tell you guys the tips that I use and what I recommend on learning how to be successful on like these type of selling apps, but most importantly for Mecari, because I love Mecari. This is not a sponsored video. I have to say that because I feel the need to disclose a lot of information like that. Also, yeah, like I just feel like these tips you can use them for anything, for like Poshmark, Mecari, anything that you literally sell your merchandise or your old clutter, your items or whatever. So we're gonna get right into the video. I've been on Mecari for, I think it's going about 7 years. I made an account, I believe, back in 2015, so it's been a while. And I didn't start off on Mecari first. Originally, I started off first on Poshmark, but I kind of wanted to sell on both. I don't know, I just wanted to try it out. And in the beginning, I used to do Poshmark way more, but then after I went on a break, I ended up turning to Mecari, and ever since then, I've been hooked on it. And I just, in my opinion, I prefer Mecari over Poshmark. If you want another video being more informative on Poshmark, I can do that as well. It's just I don't list my things on there, and I still have an account on there, but I don't really sell things on there. So anyways, Mecari is a user-friendly app. Anybody can make an account. You just have to verify who you are, use your ID, your driver's license, whatever. You can even use your Facebook as a login, stuff like that. And they just make sure that you're legit. Word of advice: if you're a seller trying to sell, or if you're a buyer trying to buy, and you're trying to make sure the seller or the buyer that's trying to, purchase from you, or, you're trying to sell to somebody, that person has to click onto your profile to see if you're verified or not. Like they can see everything, the check mark and everything. I'm just saying, if you don't verify your identity, it's gonna kind of make people a little bit like a little, like suspicious. Like they're like, should I trust buying from this person? Is this a scam? Do I trust mailing my item to this person that supposedly paid? And stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, Mecari is just very user friendly in my opinion. You can list as many items as you want. They're free. You can list like 100 listings if you want to. Now, where the fees come in is Mecari's a little different from Poshmark. So, like for example, I made a sale. I sold my brand new Nikes Air Force Ones. You can go into the listing and see it. And I sold it for $95. That was the listing price I listed it for. And you have a preference on there. You can choose whether you want the shipping to be free to your buyer, which can most of the time draw more of a crowd or more of an audience to your listing, because they're going to be like, I don't need to pay for shipping, it's free. All I have to pay for is the item at full price if I want, or send them offers to see if they accept it, pay tax, and that's it. So yeah, the shipping I believe was listed at $11.50 because the sneakers are not light, they're kind of heavy. And yeah, so Mecari took as a seller's fee $9.50 out of my listing price. That's where they get their money into their pocket. And the processing fee is $3.06. So in total, the app took away $12.56 out of my profit, and I ended up grabbing, you know, the rest, which was like I think 83 or $82 and some change. Sometimes people don't like that, but for my opinion, I'm willing to work with that because I actually enjoy using the app a lot. So yeah, Mecari's fees are very different. The seller fee is like 10% off of what you make off of the completed sale. So just keep that in mind. Seller's fees and the Mecari fee. So it's like 10%. And yeah. So I have like my sheet right here with all my information and notes so I can be very organized and help you guys out. Next, I wanted to discuss how like the shipping and things work. So if you decide to do a listing and let's say you want the buyer to pay for it so you can keep more of a profit, excluding the Mecari fees and all that, you get to pick, you have to pay attention, estimate the weight. I recommend like literally looking at how much that item weighs. If it tells you like on the box, the package, the ounces, the grams, whatever, or getting like those little scales that you can actually place something onto there to get the most exact weight as possible, because you got to remember bubble mailers, the bubble wrap and all that stuff can add weight to it, so you kind of got to like add a little bit to that number. But the point is, when you select and put the weight in, you get to pick whether you want to do with UPS, United States Postal Service, FedEx. So keep that in mind. The shipping fees always fluctuate. They don't change all the time, but you know, due to inflation, it's a part of, you know, life. It sucks that the dollar value keeps going lower and lower. It's like not worth as much anymore as it used to before in the past. But that's the thing. You have to really list into your listings if you really want to like make sales or get people to trust you and look at your closet more. You need to list why your price is at a certain price, because if not, sometimes, you know, people can be ignorant, or they can be like, you know what, they're just trying to jack up the price. They're just trying to do a cash grab. They're trying to sell something that's way over what it sells for in stores. So sorry, my cat was crying. But like I was saying, always list those type of important things into your listing. If not, your bio, which is your profile. If you go to mine's, I have a long description of everything. I might go back and update it soon, but I put like, do not waste my time. I take my time very seriously, and it's very precious to me. Do not scam. Do not try to do any of that slick, shady stuff with me. Do not click and purchase and confirm the purchase, because when you click to buy or send an offer, it makes sure that you can't make an accident. Like you tap the screen by accident, and now you're locked in. It asks you to confirm. So I always tell people, do not click buy if you know you don't want to buy. Inbox me first, because I don't like dealing with that. Like I get accidents happen, but when I go real quick into my business mode, I go right packing up the order. I put the masking tape on the package, the box, whatever it is, print out the shipping label, tape it all up. And then for someone to cancel, it's very, very frustrating. And it's like playing with people, like, you know, like false. It's just very false. You get people's hopes up, and it's just very sucky, the feeling. So always list everything. Be very clear and transparent. Now, my tips, what I would give to you guys to be successful on these selling apps, especially Mecari, because I love it, will be number one. I'm going to list everything in words, so it'll be easier to remember, see it if you're more of a visual learner. But number one is communication. I know that sounds very cliche, like everybody says that, but it's true. You need to have good communication. I have a lot of good ratings, and I'm gonna get into ratings later in the video, but I communicate. I'm a communicator. I talk, I write, I make sure that people know where I'm coming from, or I want them to feel like they understand me, or I understand them, that they're understood. So every time I make a listing, someone reaches out to me, I answer them as quickly as possible. I disclose when I drop off their order, even when you gotta click the confirm that you shipped the order off at the post office, FedEx, UPS, wherever you went to. I always say, hey, just letting you know I just dropped off your order. And then they're like, thank you so much. And wow, you're communicating with me. Because a lot of people on the app, unfortunately, they don't like to communicate, or they don't take it seriously, because it's just like, it's an app. It's not like, oh, I'm not in like a store. I'm not a business owner, so it's not a big deal. So communication is key. I also disclose on my page, and if a customer reaches out to me and feels some type of way, like, oh, can we like bargain on something, I try to meet in the middle. Depending on what the listing is, I try to meet and compromise. Like, I'm open to reasonable offers, but if it's like a low blow, like you're literally being disrespectful or being slick, asking me for a particular price knowing that that's not fair, then I'm gonna be real calm and respectful. I'm just gonna say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. There's people on this app, and I've experienced it purchasing makeup through people because I love looking at the other palettes and stuff they have on the app. And I asked this girl one time, like, something about the palette. I had fell asleep, and I lie to you not, when I woke up the next morning, she wrote to me twice while I was sleeping in the middle of the night, like 2, 3 in the morning. And when I woke up to respond to her, she literally blocked me. And then I went to her page, and it said something, if you're here to waste my time, you will automatically be blocked. So it's kind of like people like that. I just feel like you're not going to be successful, and it's very disrespectful and rude, and it shows how money hungry you are. I understand if you've been through so many shady people trying to buy from you, and then they like cancel last minute or just waste your time. I get it, but I'm not like that, and I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't treat everybody like they're all full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, number one is communication. Always communicate. Always. That's a part of being professional, whether you like it or not. Number two would be honesty. I wish all of these tips I'm gonna give you would be number one, but I'm trying to go in order. So number two would be honesty. Again, this should be common sense. Be honest in your listings, because if you're not, it's gonna end up to biting you in the ass. So if you're selling, let's say, a pair of shoes, a makeup palette, whatever, take nice pictures. Do not try to edit it. Do not try to like put it in weird lighting. Be real transparent. Take pictures. If it has flaws in it, like it has some wear and tear, but it's still in good condition, edit all the information on the listing and be honest about it. Make a good description too. Sometimes people get lazy and they just put brand new, that's it. Or like new, only used it once. Like, that's not enough. You gotta be descriptive. You gotta tell the story. Like, you gotta like just do what you gotta do. Like, my listings and everything, I pay attention to detail, and I treat it how I would like to see it. So like, if I was the one buying, I would like to see everything like to a T. If not, I'm gonna DM the person and ask them a lot of questions before I buy it. Especially if the pictures look weird, I'll be like, can you post some more pictures please, so I could see what I'm getting myself into. So be honest, do not be shady, because Mecari will catch up on that. If the buyer ends up receiving the product that you sold and they complain to them saying this was false, look at their listing, they lied, the screen was cracked, and you're gonna end up getting a bad rating for that. It's gonna make you look really bad and just ruin the whole, rating on your profile. Everybody can see that. And just don't do that. You're ruining experiences for people. Number three would be to be patient. You need to be patient when you're selling on these apps. I'm a very patient person already. I can be better about that because I kind of struggle in other areas with that. But when it comes to selling and money, I am very patient. When you start on this app, I know you're gonna be excited to like make money, and yes, I won and this and that, like, yay, I keep making these sales. That's good. But if you feel like it gets slow, or it is being slow, you have to figure out another game. I'm sorry, my kid is over there being dumb, so sorry. You have to figure out another way to make your situation work. So that means either promoting it more, like going to your social media pages, promote. I cannot say that enough. Going to your listing, trying to edit down the price. So if you're selling like, I don't know, something for $50 and it's been on there for like a week and you haven't gotten any likes, any movement, any type of interaction with that post, maybe knock it down $2-3. And if you don't want to, you can also click the promote button. It can tell you 2 separate ways how to promote to anybody that can see it on the app, like live, and then you pick a price or whatever. Or you can promote to the people that liked your listing. So it might have been like 20 people who liked it, and try to offer them a special deal. So like, all right, I had it at 50 and it wasn't doing anything. Let me see if I drop it to 45, $5. Maybe I'll get somebody to bite. It's like fishing. See who you can get. And then most of the time it does work. And then you know, you'll get something. I did that earlier today when one of my eyeshadow palettes, I had it originally at 35 and then I jumped down to 30, and then I just sent out a special offer. This was like past the few weeks that it's been on there, and I literally got somebody to purchase it today. I made an offer. I said, hey, it's 25 if you want it, and she took it. She accepted the offer. So it's like stuff like that. So be very patient. The next tip I would give is to be very kind. Like, you need to be nice. Don't be rude, don't be mean, don't be an asshole, don't be spiteful, you know, just don't be like that. I get that you want to make money. Everybody on the app wants to make money. That's a seller. It's like, okay, you need to be nice, especially if someone might not purchase the item right on the spot. They're still showing some interest. You don't know what they're thinking. You don't know if they're waiting to get paid. You don't know if they're waiting for their credit card to come in the mail. Like, you don't know. They're asking. So always treat every person who interacts with you as if they're the ones purchasing that item. You should do that always. So you always have to be kind. Yeah, you always have to be kind, because you never know. I've had so many people reach out to me after we already finalized the transaction. Like, they received their item, they left me a rating, and then they let me know like, oh, I love it, I can't wait to use it or wear it, whatever it is. And they tell me good things like, yo, you really know how to communicate, I really appreciate that. Like I was saying, it really like warms my heart, makes me feel good and like confident as me as a seller when I have people reaching out to me that I made transactions with. Moral of the story is, you never know. You might have return customers, and always make a good impression. Always. It doesn't matter if you're not sitting in a corporate office with a suit and tie. Professionalism is key, which is the next tip. You must be professional. I don't care if you're selling freaking lemonade at the corner, cookies, or freaking like handmade sandals. I don't know. You always have to be professional. That's the key. It shows how respectful you are, how you can conduct yourself in reference to potential customers, return customers, like. And not only that, you want people to say good things, or like, you never know, somebody might be like, girl, yeah, this girl got all this makeup on her listing, it's real cute and pretty, she gave me a great experience, it made me feel good, like she was respectful, she was nice, she was willing to work with me, she answered me promptly, like even if she was busy, she would get back to me telling me, wait till I get off of work and I'll answer the rest of your questions. So yeah, professionalism is key. You need to make your customer feel like they're being listened to, and you know, that's just my my key tips that I would recommend for you guys to do if you want to be successful on the app. Just be professional and stuff. This was the buyer's edition, this video, so I'm gonna wrap up the video now. I will be posting another video soon, probably in a few days, so keep that in mind. I will be posting another video soon, so keep an eye out for that. If anything, hit the notification button. I need to start saying that because I keep forgetting about that little bell you can touch, so you'll be notified every time Tiny drops another video. Next video, I'm gonna try to incorporate one more catered to buyers. So this is the seller's edition, trying to help out the sellers out there, or the potential sellers that's thinking about selling on apps. This video is for you guys. I'm gonna make one for the buyers, so don't worry. People who buy, I buy too, so I got y'all. And yeah, don't be surprised if I pop up on here showing you guys certain things, okay, on my closet, in my closet, on the app. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys appreciate it. The background was different, my makeup's a little different, and my outfit, I got my nails done too for Valentine's Day. They're so cute. Got my rings on, my watch is pink, matches my nails. I feel real cute. So have a nice day, morning, night, wherever you are. Wear your mask, use your hand sanitizer, and try your best to be nice to people. For all my blunt people out there, I say it all the time, we gotta try, okay? Um, and to be nice to the plants, the earth, and the freaking animals. Don't litter, it's not hard. Because we need the earth. The earth doesn't need us, okay? There's a difference. So respect it and protect it, okay? All right, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Thank you for joining me. Bye.